Let's go ahead and create the file to define a menu item linked to the new page. Head back over to your file structure, and inside custom MyModule, create a new file called mymodule.links.menu.yaml. So mymodule.links.menu.yaml. If you did any kind of module development in Drupal 7, you'll quickly recognize that all the things that actually went in the .module file have now been separated out into .yaml files. Open that file up and type the following: mymodule.newPage, two spaces, title, mymodule stuff, very technical term there, description, link to the page, MyModule created, the route underscore name is MyModule.content, weight is 10, and menu underscore name is main. Of course, you recognize this already if you've been around Drupal at all. The title MyModule stuff will be the menu link, the description, the route name MyModule.content is defined, accesses the path here in our routing. The weight is 10, which places it towards the end of our main menu. And of course, the menu name is main, putting it in the main menu. Go ahead and click Save. Once again, flush your cache. And now coming from the module, the MyModule stuff menu item with the page content we defined earlier. So just as a reminder, the links.menu.yaml file can contain any number of links. The routing file routes the path and gives the title and permissions. And firstcontroller.php allows us to create the content in that page. Now, of course, this is just a quick sample. We'll be doing more of these as we go. One last thing to remember in our YAML files is that spacing is important. We cannot have tabs. We must indent by 2 spaces per level. Drupal is very quick to complain or break if it doesn't find what it expects in these .yaml files of any sort. Earlier in the course, I'd actually made the mistake of doing that. Well, the problem is, of course, Drupal doesn't know what the controller is anymore, so I had to go back and do this. It's a pretty common mistake, but you really need to watch your white space. Secondly, you always clear your cache when you make changes to these files. So just for kicks and giggles, let's clear our cache one more time. We should see the all OK sign, and we do. In this module, we learned the essentials of adding a new module to extend or alter Drupal's functionality. The project name you specify must be unique, and it becomes the machine name for your module. We use the exact machine name to key the folder, file, and function names. Your project folder must exist in the modules directory inside your code base. It can be in a custom folder as we did, but it must reside in that modules directory. Best practices suggest you create custom and contrib subfolders to organize your projects. And the only 2 files that are absolutely required are the .info and .module files. .info.yaml files declare information to Drupal, and the .module file will hold many of your hook function definitions. Finally, understanding hooks is the key to creating Drupal modules. Almost every phase of Drupal's page building process can be intercepted and the data modified. Using Drupal's API as a reference helps you understand how to implement the hooks you need. And so I'm going to encourage you once again, make sure you bookmark that page.